And welcome back to What If. Now, as you know, I didn't do any videos yesterday, no extra What Ifs, no catching up, no who would wins. And I explained in the previous What If I had done that I had to go to a funeral yesterday for a close friend's father. I actually knew the guy personally. It was a good service. Everything. It wasn't as. It was a less downer, I guess, of a funeral than I've normally been to. Luckily, it was an open casket. That would have been just awkward. But anyway. So obviously I didn't get any videos done in the past day. So pretty much today is just going to be me playing catch up on everything I need to get caught up with leading until today or up until today. So basically I decided to do the one I know I can get out of the way instantaneously is the one shot what if I was going to do on Friday. And that comes to us from Cutie Kitten 1, who asked the question, what if Seto Kaiba had beaten Pegasus? Now, I assume when you ask that question, you do mean Duelist Kingdom, because the only other time Pegasus and Kaiba dueled, to the best of my knowledge, was in the movie, the first movie. And it was, Kaiba won that duel, so yeah. Especially since the rules had pretty much been updated with the general, actual rules of the real life. So, what if he had won in Duelist Kingdom? Now, the big thing here I had to remember was, did Pegasus put up his Millennium Eye? I couldn't remember. And even if he did, I'm pretty sure Kaiba didn't care about that at all. I don't believe he put up his Millennium Eye. And even if he did, Kaiba probably wouldn't take it, so it wouldn't matter. Because I have the actual details of the I have up on the official wiki right here about how that actual literally turn by turn how that duel went, but I can't find if Pegasus had put up his Millennium Eye. I don't think he did. So on that regard, what ultimately happens if Kaiba were to beat Pegasus? I'm not going to go beat by beat throughout the entire duel because unfortunately in season 1. That's when the duels did. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh, where the duels are made up and the points don't matter. I mean, seriously, whose line is it anyway? Yu-Gi-Oh at that point, they had no concept of rules at that point. But still, we can kind of give an idea of how Pegasus, how Kaiba could probably eke out a win here. Because yeah, the Millennium Eye is a big problem for Kaiba. Think words here. So he needs a way around that, and to play up the whole future. It turns out it's real. I'm the reincarnation of a past, Egyptian ruler and all that stuff. I imagine that Kaiba, his love for his brother, and let's be clear, Kaiba has a lot of sheer willpower too. I would actually say that, despite the fact I think Joey actually has even more sheer willpower, Kaiba is a close second, behind that. Hell, I'd actually say in terms of sheer willpower, Joey might even have more willpower than Yugi does. Think about that for a second. Joey probably has more sheer determination and willpower than even Yugi or Yami Yugi does. And yes, it's not a canon arc, but a good example of that is when Yami Yugi played the Seal of Orichalcos. Joey wouldn't have done that. Let's be honest. Joey, from the way we know Joey and from the way he's always been depicted, Joey would not have done that. So, but I digress. That's entirely different type of conversation we can have. And let's be honest, Joey was probably my favorite character just because he wasn't perfect, but he tried his damnedest. But yes, let's bring in the whole idea that the ancient Egyptian side of him, his love for his brother, his past life kind of thing, and his relationship to crap. What was the name of the woman he knew? Turned out to basically have the spirit of the Blue Eyes in Egypt. Preseto. Okay, let's go to Preseto then. What was the name of that woman? Mono reincarnation, personality, childhood, identity his mother, inner spirit of the white dragon. Kisara, that was the name of her. Okay, Kisara. Yeah. Kisara suddenly comes up and the image of a woman with bright, almost pure white blue hair. Because that was the thing. She had like silvery blue hair. When you actually look at a Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's almost silver. It's not actually white. I mean, it's definitely got white highlights to it, like on a large part of its body, but it's almost silvery. But anyway, and to point that out, there's a card called, I believe, Azure Eye Silver Dragon that kind of plays on that. But anyway, when Pegasus, at first, Kaiba would definitely be losing, but after a little bit, Kisara's like spirit, like just is put in. He's like just blocking. He's like, I can't see his cards, and all of a sudden, Kaiba's like, you can't. What's going on? The tricks aren't working, and Kaiba starts to pull Kaiba. You really think you can beat me, Kaiba boy? Just because you found a way to avoid my Millennium Eye does not mean you will win. I'm sorry to disappoint you. So Kaiba's like, I don't care what you're talking about, your Millennium Eye or whatnot. No, I'm still gonna kick your ass, Pegasus. And through a bit of shenanigans, a lot of luck, and basically the heart of the cards, Kaiba is able to pull a miracle where he takes out his Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, gets the 3 Blue Eyes of the Grave, and we don't know every card in Kaiba's deck at that point in the series, but we can work out a scenario where he's able to manage to pull all 3 of his Blue Eyes back and then create Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and obliterate Pegasus, and Pegasus is just, no! It's like, no! And then, releases Mokuba. He's a man of his word. And, Sato! Mokuba! And then basically, you're done, Pegasus. Yes, you have your brother. Now, please leave me in peace. I have other things to do. He's like, fine. This isn't over, Pegasus. Oh, believe me, I'm aware of that, Kaiba boy. I'm very aware. Oh, I'm aware of that, Kaiba boy. I'm very aware. I try to get my Pegasus' voice was a bit more light and a little flamboyant. Let's be honest. But the thing about this is, this ultimately doesn't change anything with this. Like, Duelist Kingdom still takes place as always. All the fights take place. Really, this ultimately doesn't change anything. The only thing it could change a little bit is the amount of time it takes for Kaiba to kind of come to accept the whole idea of this Egyptian reincarnation and the Millennium Puzzles and magic. That's the only thing it might affect. But even then, Kaiba was always kind of stubborn about it throughout the entire series, up until the final arc, where he pretty much gets sent to the past and all that. And kind of like, okay, yeah, I admit, it's real. So, ultimately, yeah, I mean, it's a nice concept, and there's other Yu-Gi-Oh! What Ifs I got on my list that I certainly want to do. One of the big ones I want to do at some point, which it will take a long time before I get to this one, because I'm just trying to be courteous and get through everyone, which I know will take forever. But at some point I'll get to it, is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist swap. And what I mean by that is take the protagonist of one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, let's just take Yugi, for example, and instead put him in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds or something like that. Or take Yusei or Jaden and put him in the original series and see how that plays out. And yeah, that includes bringing, say, like, Synchro Monsters or Pendulum Monsters or XZ's Monsters and putting them in the original series. Now, there's an easy way to explain those. Let's just say that the main character is a special circumstance. He won it's kind of like how, the guy with the crystal beasts in GX. Oh, God, it's bothering me to no end. Anyway. Yeah, it's how they were like, it was a special limited line. He's the only one who has them. So that's an easy way to explain that. But ultimately, we'll wait for those on much later time down the road. And until then, thanks for watching, though. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. And ideas for who would win. Star Wars, superhero, magic, what if, Lantern Corps, anything I do in the channel, put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So I got a ton more videos to do today. Onward! Yeah, actually, what do I have to do today? I got the who would win. I've got the next part of the Naruto Uchiha what if. And I've got the end of the Dragon Ball Z What If I'm doing currently. What if Vegeta was never born? Yeah, I've got the end of that coming. So keep your eyes out for those. And I don't think I have anything else planned for videos today. Yeah. And then I got one more What If and a box office to do tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.